Broken Ear Indoor Percussion, we're in our 7th year. We just concluded our 7th year. We started as essentially another way to give our students another performance opportunity that hasn't been offered before. I decided that we were ready to kind of take on that challenge, but also provide that performance opportunity for our students.
So indoor is a marching fine art where you take pretty much the percussion of a marching show band and you put it into a gym with a tarp, and you add variations like props and new kinds of like dancing and all that kind of stuff into a gym on a smaller venue.
Performing for indoor is very fun because it's different from marching band because it's less people on the floor, so it's kind of more personal, more individual. And so it's really fun to kind of interact with the crowd and just have fun.
This year's show was called After the Bleak Midwinter. And what we wanted to do as a design team creating this program, we wanted to make sure that we had a show that the students could really identify with and have a personal connection. And honestly, it's loosely based on everything that we've all been through in the last year.
So this year with the show, we didn't have a visual ensemble. I wanted to do it because, last season we did get canceled and there was a lot of things that you missed out on because it was a really good show last year. So going into this year, I'm grateful that I did the whole season, even if it necessarily wasn't something I had pictured.
With last season ending because of COVID, I was pretty heartbroken. We were in the middle of the good of the season. Having that end for me, I lost experience and just time with my friends that I really enjoyed. It was just heartbreaking to see that all together.
One of the most important things is to still, give that experience for the students because our fall marching band didn't have those kinds of opportunities. So for us, it was very special to be able to play a part in the virtual activities with WGI.
Seeing everyone clapping and applauding you and appreciating all the hard work you've done is something you always cherish because that moment is validation for all the hard work and everything you've done to get there.
I think that the success of this season as well shows that with problems, we can overcome them, just not by performing safely, but executing it correctly in a safe way.
There's so many ups and downs that we've had to be able to navigate through, whether it be contact tracing or students being sick, winter weather, any sort of things that we've had to be able to deal with made the season a challenge. And seeing those students continue to grow and continue to rise to the occasion of the performance was really inspiring. Because of the work that was done with this year's group, we're going to be in a really bright spot for years to come.